Hello and welcome to the second video in the Night Hag series, and as mentioned before, I want to talk about the nasty witch spells, the evil witch spells, which are in the Hag cookbook, and here they are. Now I'll talk about these spells in another video, but in this video I just want to briefly talk about the adverse effect of casting some of these spells, because they do come at a big risk. So when the witch casts these spells, she's going to roll a d8 as per normal. Now, if she rolls a 2, these 20 spiders are created, or rats. Okay, that's just a little curiosity to the Hag spells. 3 to 7, the spell works, and 8 works and can be cast again. But let's talk about the adverse effects from a 1. Now, if she gets a 1, she's going to roll a d12. These are the adverse effects. Now, let's start with number 1. So number 1 is the worst result, I would think, because this is a Night Hag conversion. So the Night Hag conversion only affects witches of level 4, 5 or 6. Okay, now there's a slight chance at level 4 that she avoids this fate, level 5 or 6 and 19 or 20 to avoid this fate. Now if she avoids this fate at level 4, then this is still gonna be the other effect. Now if she avoids at level 5 and 6, I would discount this effect, okay? But level 1 to 3, the witch simply vanishes in a puff of smoke. I know that sounds terrible, but that's it. It's a terrible roll to roll a 1. Let's look at the other spell rolls. Sunlight water version. Now this is still pretty serious. I like to make these effects permanent, because as I said, it's a real risk casting Hag spells. Now I would say d20 damage would apply to these things if they encounter water or sunlight. However, sunlight can be avoided by wearing dark heavy clothes and a hood. Rancid breath, again this is going to affect the appearance of the witch. She can however spit poison, and she's got fangs, she's got bite attack. Number 5 is fifth smaller, again affects appearance. -2 strength is a good thing for this. Crookback, that's a hunchback. D6 dex loss. Now I would say 6 cancels this effect, so if you roll a 6 you're alright. Burning red eyes, this gives dark vision but will affect the appearance of the witch. Skin change, as in Wizard of Oz, green or red, affects appearance. Now dysphoria, this is just an aversion to society. Now I have a d20 roll, a 1 to 9 is permanent. Sorry, that's it, the witch will never be seen again, otherwise it's that amount of weeks. 10 is simply spell burn, and now 11 is a good roll, that's +1 dex or any other ability, and 12 there's no effect, so she can escape the adverse effects. Okay, so very simply those are the adverse effects. Thank you very much.